Nickel move toward the Indians and movement upward on the total, minus 135 and 8.5. Once again, Cleveland open $1.30 up to minus 135. Total open 8 up to 8.5. 56% are leaning Rays, 52% shaded toward the over. Right now, Tampa Bay is plus $1.20 on the money line. Cleveland plus $1.60 on the run line. We have Charlie Morton for the Rays, Carlos Carrasco for the Indians. Carrasco's 4-4 with a 4.30 ERA. Charlie Morton for the Rays, 4-0 with a 2.65 ERA. Now, Cleveland just 12-15 against the spread at home. Once again, ATS or against the spread is the run line. So once again, Cleveland 12-15 ATS at home. Losers in 4 out of their last 5. They're dead last in hits, and they're 22nd in runs scored at home. Now Tampa Bay on the other side, a nice clean 10 games over 500 overall for the year, 29-19. They're also 16-8 away from home, 15-9 against the spread away from home as well. And they rank first in Major League Baseball in runs allowed. Now, total-wise, Tampa Bay 16-8 to the under away from home. Cleveland 16-11 to the under on their home field. Give me Tampa Bay plus 1.5 and the under 8.5 in that game. Next matchup, Fightins, Brewers. 4:10 Eastern first pitch in Milwaukee. And of course, when I say Fightins, I'm referring to the Phillies because in Philadelphia, they refer to them as the Fightin' Phils, the Fightin' Phillies, the Fightins. So anyway, the Fightins, not the favorite in this one. Milwaukee opened $1.15, total at 9.5. Nickel move toward the Brewers and movement downward on the total, minus 120 and 9 flat. Once again, Milwaukee opened $1.15 up to minus 120. Total open 9.5 down to 9 flat. Phillies plus 105 on the money line. They have Arrieta on the bump for them this afternoon. He's 4-4 with a 3.77 ERA. Now on the other side, Milwaukee has Jhoulys Chacin, who's just 3-5 and 4.65 ERA. Really surprising, as Chacin was an absolute stud last year. Really a part of that strong core starting rotation for the Brewers. Well, not so much this year, as they've really relied on those bats to pick up those W's. Now, Milwaukee's just 20th in runs allowed at home. Other teams really scoring on them, and it's because of that starting rotation really not getting it together so far this year. They're also 19th in walks allowed in that same category. Now, Philly, very good this year. 9 games over 500. They're 14-9 against the spread away from home, and they've been winners in 6 out of their last 8. Now, total-wise, the Fightins are 5-1 to the over in their last 6. Give me Philly plus 105 and the over 9 runs in that game. Next matchup, Tigers, Mets. Give me the Mets winning this one outright. Next game, Braves, Cards, 7:15 St. Louis. The Braves open minus 105, pretty much a coin flip there. Total at 10. We're seeing a nickel move toward the Braves and movement downward on the total. Minus 110 and 9.5. Once again, Atlanta open 105 up to minus 110. Total open 10 down to 9.5. 67% are leaning Braves, 60% shaded toward the over. Right now the Cards are plus 101 on the money line. Braves plus 145 on the run line. We have Mike Soroka for the Braves, Dakota Hudson for the Cards. Dakota's 3-3, and my paper's been here, 3-3 with a 4.40 ERA. Soroka, just awesome this year, 5-1 with a 1.01 ERA. This is a no-brainer for me. I like him on the road. Give me Atlanta minus 110 and the under 9.5 in that game. Next matchup, Red Sox, Astros, 7:15 Houston. Houston open $1.30, total 9.5, 10-cent fade of Houston, and movement downward on the total, minus 120 and 9 flat. Once again, the Stros open $1.30 down to minus 120, total open 9.5 down to 9 flat. 53% are leaning Boston, 52% shaded toward the over. Right now, the Red Sox are plus 105 on the money line. Houston plus $1.60 on the run line. We have David Fisher-Price for Boston, Brad Peacock for the Astros. Peacock's 5-2 with a 3.59 ERA. Houston is 34-18 overall for the year, 19-6 at home. They're also 35-15 as the favorite, winners in 7 out of their last 10. Give me the Astros minus 120 and the over 9 in that game. Next matchup, Dodgers, Buccos, 7:15 first pitch in Pittsburgh. And of course, if you don't know what the Buccos are, it's the nickname for the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Buccos. But anyway, the Buccos did not open as the favorite. Dodgers open as the $1.65 favorite, total at 8.5. 15-cent move toward the Dodgers on the road here and moving downward on the total. Minus 180 and 8 flat. Once again, LA open 165 up to minus 180. Total open 8.5 down to 8 flat. 71% of the consensus is leaning toward the Dodgers. 54% shaded toward the under. Right now, Pittsburgh's plus 160 on the money line. Dodgers minus 105 on the run line. Ryu for the Dodgers, Musgrove for the Buccos. Musgrove's 3-4 with a 4.00 ERA for Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, on the other side, Ryu is 6-1 with a 1.52 ERA for the Dodgers. LA's 33-18 overall, 7-2 in their last 9. Give me the Dodgers and the expensive price point, minus 180 in the over. 8 runs in that game. Next matchup, Yankees-Royals, game 2. Give me the Yankees winning that one outright. Next matchup, we have Baltimore taking on Colorado. That's going to be a 9:10 Eastern first pitch in the Rocky Mountains. Now, Colorado, as bad as they've been in certain spots this year, they opened as the $2 favorite in this one, total at 12. And really no surprises here. We're seeing a steady fade of Colorado. Not because Baltimore is good, but just because Colorado is not a $2 favorite in any spot. So anyway, 30-cent fade of Colorado down to minus 170. We also saw movement downward on the total, down to 11.5. So once again, the Rockies open the betting as the $2 favorite, open minus 200, down to minus 170. Total open 12, down to 11.5. Give me Colorado minus 170 and the under 11.5 in that game. Next and final matchup for the show, Texas, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, 10:07 Eastern first pitch at the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And speaking of which, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim opened the betting as the $1.30 favorite, total 8.5. Nickel fade of the Angels and movement downward on the total, minus $1.25 and 8 flat. Once again, the Angels open $1.30 down to minus 125. Total open 8.5 down to 8 flat. 57% are leaning Rangers, 64% shaded toward the over. Right now, Texas is plus $1.15 on the money line. Angels plus $1.65 on the run line. We have Mike Minor for the Rangers. Skaggs for the Angels. Skaggs is 4-4 with a 5.01 ERA. Minor 5-3 with a 2.64 ERA. The Angels and Skaggs are 23rd in runs allowed at home. 5-game losing streak, just 2-7 in their last 9. Meanwhile, Texas on the other side, completely different story. They're on a 5-game winning streak, and they're also 8-1 in their last 9 themselves. Now, total-wise, Texas is 11-5 to the over in their last 16 on the road. Give me Texas plus 1.5 and the over 8 runs in that game. That is going to do it for me. Once again, happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys are having a great time out there. Don't forget to check me out on my website, patreon.com/BrockPage. I'll be uploading the daily play here in about 30 minutes. Link for that site is in the description section below. Great information there. If you haven't been subscribed, you're hurting yourself. You're costing yourself valuable information and money each and every day you're not subscribed. Patreon.com/BrockPage. Link is in the description section below. But most importantly, Patreon or not, you don't have to do that. But what you do have to do is watch me right here on YouTube each and every day. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, great free information, day in and day out, including today. You guys make it all worth it. Drop me a line in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. A lot of times I do get back to you with a little comment or a shout out. Actually, I needed to do a shout out. My phone's over there, so just excuse me. I'm going to leave, get my phone, and come back, and we'll do some MLB shout outs. Just really impromptu, off the cuff. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I almost went down. All right, so let's try this out. Okay, I'm wearing shorts too. It's not underwear. I don't do pics in my underwear in my 1-bedroom apartment. But anyway, let's go ahead and load YouTube as my glasses continue just to get just pelted. All right. Let's do some shout outs. I am right here on the app, by the way. There it is. Brock Page Productions. MLB picks. Oh no, I got too many. I can't go through them. I'll get you guys tomorrow. I promise. Because I forgot I did 2 uploads yesterday. So there's like 70 comments total. So I'll do it tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I'm out of here. Patreon.com/BrockPage. Have a good one.